Hey everybody, listen to me, listen up. You better listen to me, you better get your inner geek on, get your nerd ready right, because you're listening to the Necronomicast. Pay attention, there's going to be a quiz afterwards.
Nice. Hi, this is Max Lichter, the curator for PyramidGallery.com. We feature the puzzle box works of Philippe Le Marchand, the French architect who created 270 different designs during his lifetime. Please visit us at www.pyramid-gallery.com.
This is Derek Neal, artist with configuration boxes. If you're wanting to get yourself a good lament configuration, please check me out at www.configurationboxes.com.
Good evening, Perry.
I own a motel not too far from you, and you'd be welcome to spend the night in one of the empty rooms if you'd like.
It burns! Oh, it burns! And I'm the devil.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Necronomicast. Today on the show, we've got an interview with Tony Todd. That's right, Candyman, and from all sorts of different movies. Night of the Living Dead. He was Worf's brother, which I was all freaked out about. It was awesome. Right as we were packing up for Crypticon, Tony Todd came around, and so we did a little remote recording with him, and I just wanted to share this interview with you. You can tell we were pretty excited, and this is probably like winding down at Crypticon. We were about ready to leave. We were getting all packed up, and he was riding around, or just walking around. And so, yeah, we got a few words in with him. He was nice enough to stop by and just give us a little chat. So let's get right into it. Our interview at Crypticon KC 2015 with Tony Todd, right here on the Necronomicast.
All right, here we are. We are like winding down from this convention. I'm here with Tony Todd.
Hey man,
Stop
how
by.
are you?
Good. How's it been for you these 3 days?
Great. Crypticon 2015 KC is always, I don't do the hanging out after hours anymore.
Really?
Partying in the secret rooms and stuff, getting cold. Was it 3:05 or? Wait a minute, maybe it was 3:11.
When do I got to get up?
I don't do that anymore. And I got my better half with me, but I love seeing the devotion of the fans, and every vendor here seems to be really happy, and that's important. We're all satisfied.
And it's been a very good organized convention. This is our first Warp convention that we've been to. That we've had the whole crew.
Yeah,
my wife and Zip Zimmerman right here, Scott Zimmerman.
Hey, Scott Zimmerman, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hi, wife. How are you?
This is Lori.
Lori, nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Yeah, so it's been great. So
it's good. The hotel has been a little shaky. I mean, you need coffee in the hotel. You gotta have coffee.
Yeah, I know. We've been going.
Please, coffee.
Quick Trip.
Thank you. I heard about Quick Trip. They have the best gas station coffee in the area. Right? That's awesome.
It's been good.
Not that I'm giving an endorsement or a shout out, but Quick Trip.
Right. In desperation, you have to go there. How many? Do you do a lot of cons or
just
once in a while?
On the year. Like this year has been crazy because I've been working nonstop, doing a one-man show called Ghost in the House about Jack Johnson. And when I got here Thursday, I went down to the Jazz Museum on 18th and Vine. So we booked the show at the legendary Gym Theater at downtown Kansas.
Ooh, nice.
In the springtime. Right. And Ghost in the House is on its way to Broadway. We're doing it in October 9th and 11th at UCLA. Awesome. And it's an awesome play and a wonderful... one of the best characters I've ever played in my life.
Where can people go to find out more information?
Oh, you can go to ghostofthehouse.org.
Perfect.
Okay, or Ghost House Jack at Twitter, or my Twitter page at Tony Todd 54. And we got a bunch of movies coming out. I just worked with Sidney Furie, who's 82 years old and one of the most energetic people I've ever worked with.
Really?
A little film called Drive Me to Vegas and Mars. He's from Toronto originally. Sidney Furie did Iron Ego and Lady Sings the Blues and a bunch of classic hits, and Ypres Files, Michael Caine, Faye Dunaway. And, Stan Shaw's in this with me. He brought me on board, as well as Beverly Todd, Michael Lerner, who's a fascinating guy. And we'll see.
Right on.
Throw it at the pot and see what sticks.
That's right. See, you got to throw it up.
But no, these are really quality projects. No more, I won't do any more slop.
Right. When did you come to that conclusion?
Well,
It's
a
been
couple
so
things
much work.
failed, and not a lot of stuff. I've done 200 projects, and
I imagine it's hit and miss though, depending on what you're
you never
doing.
know. Sometimes it's not about you, and it's not about the material. But I've made the decision. You're only as good as your weakest link, cast-wise. So I get cast approval now. I work with people I know, respect, trust that they can pick up the ball and carry it. It's like any good team, whether it's baseball, hockey, football,
You want to work with professionals.
Yeah, I just want you, if I pass you the ball, don't throw it away.
Right, exactly.
That's
exactly.
it. Yeah.
So you're here, and this is a horror convention.
It's a
You've
horror
done a lot of horror.
Yeah,
and
we do. My line was nonstop yesterday.
what do people most come up to you and like about what you've done? Horror fans in general, like what movies did they like?
At first, it used to bother me because he used to come up to me and said, you disturbed me as a child, or you affected my nightmares. I'm going, wait a minute. I didn't go out intentionally to do that, but it's a little film I did called Candyman.
Yeah.
Bernard Rose, who directed it, he told me 2 weeks ago. By the way, we just reteamed to do a new version of Frankenstein. It'll be out in January, which has won 4 awards so far, including the best film at the Brussels International Film Festival. He told me, Tony, if a person remembers a horror film when they're young, they're going to remember it for the rest of their lives, and they're going to try to introduce it to their offspring. So actually, it's a compliment. Because I used to get,
Is it weird though when people? I mean, we've interviewed a lot of actors from the 80s, and they had small bit parts, or they got killed off in the first half of the movie, and they didn't think that anybody would
remember them.
Like what? Yeah. And they found a new resurgence in doing these kinds of cons and getting in touch with fans because hey, I grew up with this.
Horror fans are very loyal.
Yeah,
they're extremely loyal, and what they like, and that's it. But my career is great because I've been able to do sci-fi.
You do all sorts of different stuff.
My very first film was Platoon, which won 4 Academy Awards, and I've
I heard of that movie before. Is that right?
Put me on the list. Everybody in it got whatever path the career is on, but everybody works. So, I'm just happy for that.
And now it's busy for you?
It is. Well, busy in a good way. I like to work. But I also find time for myself. I mean, in between each job, I have downtime. So if I want to sleep till like 10, 11, I can. If I can play my music, I can go work out at the gym, I can go shopping for food. I'm a huge cook. So finding the right frying pan,
Oh, we appreciate that. My wife and I are big foodies like that.
Foodies forever.
That's right, man.
You are what you eat.
What do you play, musician-wise?
I'm a guitarist.
Guitar players? Yeah. We're both drummers, actually.
Okay, awesome. Drumming is the backbone of the man, so
there
you go.
It's always fun.
Last night, man.
3 of the guys that do the podcast are drummers.
Are drummers,
kidding.
One guy's a trumpet
player.
Yeah.
So as long as you do the spills and the fills and the right chills, you're good.
That's right, see?
So last night I was at the Blue Room downtown at 18th and Vine, man.
Yeah.
There was a drummer there that was so good. He was like playing backbeat stuff and offbeat. And when we walked in, there was a guy, 86-year-old gentleman, was channeling William Burroughs. This week is Charlie Parker's birthday celebration.
Yeah.
So he wrote a poem about Charlie Parker. And the whole house, you could hear a pin drop. But it wasn't like a church. It was just funky and appreciation for music.
Yeah. Oh, man, yeah. So favorite style of music that you listen to on a go-to basis? Like you come home, you want to relax, what do you throw in?
I'm so eclectic.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to nail down, I know.
But I'm very eclectic. I mean, if you made me choose one person, it would be Sam Cooke, but I'm very eclectic.
Yeah.
I can go from Sam Cooke to Van Morrison.
Oh, sure.
To Pink Floyd, and back to Marvin Gaye.
It depends on what mood you're in, right? What do you
I'm very political. I'm a political person, so, like this morning I listened to Lou Reed.
Yeah.
The Last Great American Whale, just because I felt like, The Last Great American Whale. Great song from New York album.
The last concert you went to? It was a big concert?
Jesus. Ruben Blades. It was
really?
Latin night at the Hollywood Bowl, which is, if you haven't been to the Hollywood Bowl, it's one of the best places to watch music. So you can get your own picnic stuff, your own wine, your own bread, your own cheese, your own whatever makes you happy through the night. Sit there, listen to music, and dance in the crowd.
You can go there.
It's awesome.
You can go nuts. Awesome.
Anyways,
Tony.
Wonderful talking to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it very much.
You've been listening to the Necronomicast, a weekly podcast produced by Wayne Brecky, part of the Free Life Media Network. For show notes and other information, go to necronomicast.com.